This is Spot's temperament evaluation from Gold Diamond Pup.
Okay.
Black collar, boy,
Spot.
Spot.
You can put them over there.
The tester in this is Gideon, and our dog tester is Fergie. We like to use Fergie because she is not necessarily fond of the dogs. She does not go search them out, and she is a good example of what these guys are like when they meet a dog that isn't necessarily interested in wanting to play with them. As you can tell, his dog assertiveness was pretty neutral. It wasn't very disrespectful, but he was extremely interested in who Fergie was and followed her around. As far as human assertiveness, I would say his human assertiveness is medium, a high end of medium. He wasn't being disrespectful to the tester, but he definitely was interested in him. Spot is one of our highest energy puppies. He would best go to a home that is willing to give him adequate amount of time outside, playing, and definitely in training. He has so much potential. He is very sweet and very loyal, wants to be around people, but he also is a puppy and will need some of that direction too. As you can see here, he is trying to get, the tester's trying to get him to follow the toy. He's more interested in people, I think, than he is in toys, which is kind of an ongoing theme with this whole litter. So it's not just him, but he just wants to be loved and be around people, which we love. That's what we want. We want for them. Here, the tester is going to do the touch tolerance, and in that, what he does is he pulls on his ears and pets him backwards, pulls on his legs and his hands and paws, and tail. This is so that we can get a good idea of what he would be like if he was to go to a home with either small children, somebody who has, a very affectionate, hands-on love for pets, even people who are on the spectrum. We do get a lot of our pups going to homes with autistic children. We want to be sure that it will not stress him out. And as you can see, his tail is going 100 miles an hour. He loves all of the pets and snuggles and everything like that. So I think that he would be a good pup for any type of home like that. I do want to encourage anybody who does get a dog that has little kids to always invest in that training for both the children and for the puppy at the same time. It is good for them to know how to handle dogs who are jumping up on them and doing things like that. The next thing that we're going to go through in this test is the sound sensitivity. Actually, I think that they did do the sound sensitivity, and they're going to do the sight sensitivity. In that, it just helps us to see, like even if they go to a home with little kids, how do they handle the loud noises and fast movements, or if they are in with a owner who has some loud voices or lots of movements and commotions. We want to know, will it be a stressful situation for them? And here you can see Spot just handles it all very, very well. He has no holdbacks on the sound sensitivity or sight sensitivity. Well, I shouldn't say no holdbacks. He has very little holdbacks there. That's and he does really well. He's not showing signs of stress. He just keeps seeking out his humans.
Oh boy, yes.
And then lastly, we're going to do our tender-hearted test, and in that, this is just a great time for us to see how our pups would respond to explosive behavior, whether it's from a child, somebody who has some emotional behavior things. A lot of people do get puppies or they get a puppy, but want a dog in their life for that support, and we want to know if this dog is going to end up being stressed or take it upon themselves to take that person's situation as their own responsibility. These things could lead to, you know, some bad behaviors if not properly placed. So here, I would say that Spot really didn't know what to do. He wasn't sure how to handle this behavior. He also was confused, I think. And so I put that he's, you know, moderately interested, moderately concerned, but that's how he tested.